So when we come into Zoom or MS Teams or Skype or whatever it is we're using, the first thing that either I or the call host would do is spotlight this video or pin this video, because this window, my feed, kind of is the show. It's from here that I do all my graphics overlays for the different rounds and show pictures and all the nice effects on the voice and the guitar and all of the sound effects. This is the show, basically. And when everybody has joined the call and we're ready to rock, I do two things. Firstly, I paste an event-specific link in the group chat here, and then anybody who wants to enter their answers on their computer, just click on this link, and then they split their screen or arrange their screen so that they've got Zoom on one side and they've got the answer form on the other side. And then the next thing I do is for anybody who wants to enter their answers on a mobile device instead, I just put up a QR code like this. I get them to open up the camera on their phone, scan the QR code, and that takes them to the exact same URL. And then I can just pop this into the corner so that anybody who still needs to scan it, or anyone who comes to the meeting a minute late or so, can still scan this and get up to speed really quickly. So when everybody's got their answer forms ready to go, either on their computer or on their mobile device, I press a button. And what was the holding slide changes pretty quickly to be the answer form. And the first thing people do is type in their team name. So let's just say team 1. And then I'd start asking questions. And as we go through the quiz, people just type their answers into here. And it's as simple as that. So that's how the majority of the quiz proceeds. I ask the questions, people fill in the answers. And when we get to the end and I've repeated any questions that I need to, and anything that needs to be clarified has been clarified, and everyone's happy that the quiz is finished, I press another button. And when I hit this button, the screen changes again. So that now, instead of having text boxes for people to write their answers in, their answers have magically transformed into completely unalterable body text. And all they can do is assign themselves the right number of points. Then I'd go through all the answers like any good pub quizmaster would, and people just give themselves points for things they got right, and they can't give themselves more than the maximum number available. And we just go through the quiz like this. And then at the very end, everyone hits this button. Submit answers. And it just says, thanks for playing. Now this is when it gets really cool, because as soon as everyone has hit those submit answers buttons, all of their data, so their the team name, the answers themselves, and the scores, they all get sent to my database. And I can use my streaming software to tap straight into that database, and instantly at the push of a button, I just bring up the final scores, and I can see who came in positions 10th through 4th. Obviously, this is a database that I'd already populated, but this would be live data from the quiz we've literally just done. And then I can get rid of that, and I can see who came in 3rd place. Well done, Jennifer. 42 is a great score. Who came in 2nd? Eddie. Well done, Eddie. And your winner today with a whopping 45 is Laura. Yeah. And it's so cool. It just happens like that. And it's a really satisfying end to the quiz. And yeah, we've used it on a couple of gigs already, and it worked really well, and I just can't wait to use it on more. In case you're wondering, yes, technically you could just give yourself full marks, but one of the first things I warn participants of at the beginning of the quiz is that I will be sending the spreadsheet with everybody's answers and the scores that everybody gave themselves to the event organizer immediately after the quiz. So if you cheat, then you will be outed pretty quickly.